I see your eyes, I know you see Oh, there's a cat stuck in
here. All right. Welcome, everybody, to episode 17. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello.
Can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, but doing good.
Glad it's the weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that too.
Can't complain. Nobody listens anyway, right? All right, and welcome into our audience. Thank you all for being here tonight. We get to see a little bit of, we get to see when Ring finds out what's been going on over the last couple of weeks here. And we get to find out a little bit more tonight about our wonderful AI systems as well, and see the kitty. Yes. I have a friend in here with me tonight, so she'll probably be pestering me.
She always does.
Yeah.
Half the time we can hear her just going, "No!" at the door. Like, let me in!
I mean, it can't be any worse than Atlas, my bird, trying to join and create his own character.
Yes, this is the other. This is the other one. She thinks she needs to be like right here the whole time. But yes, so let's do character introduction real quick, and then once we get through that, Paul, you want to do the recap after that?
Yeah, if I can remember everything.
If you can't, we'll help you. All right, so Ring, let's start with you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jenny. Actually wearing my name on my shirt today. I play Ring, who apparently right now is, I'm assuming, still the sane one of the group. Can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. And knowing my luck is probably going to be doing a what the fuck moment tonight. So. She gets at least on us tonight.
Hopefully Robot's more friendly to you tonight.
I hope!
Well, Scotty was the robot's punching bag while you were gone, so don't worry, it's robot got its fill.
Hopefully it keeps its fill and it doesn't, go, oh, Ring's back!
Go for it, Scotty. Who are you?
Yeah. I'm Matt. I play Scotty Sims, aka the Rat, who last week was suffering from the wizard's curse and rolled just constant nat ones. It was a fun time though, but it was utterly ridiculous.
4 in a row.
There were way more than 4 nat ones that night. I wouldn't be surprised if we reached the double digits, but there was a bit of karma in there, so he kind of had it coming.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. He made it right by the end, mostly. So we'll see if the wizard's curse has been lifted.
We'll see. We'll see.
Take it away, Paul.
So last episode we did a little bit of shopping. Scotty got cursed. And he's dumb enough to believe it. So that's not accounting for sense. Fortunately, our little shopping spree got cut short by some tiger claws who decided to make a ruckus, and I think they were searching for somebody. I can't remember. They were just doing fuck shit, as tiger claws are wont to do. So, we had to put them in their place, and then Scotty had to give back the coat. For those who didn't watch the episode, let's just say it's a good thing he didn't take the pants either. Yeah, aside from that, and then, well, there's another thing. Apparently, Sebastian, for those of you who been keeping track, isn't gone. Came back, kind of, sort of, as far as we kind of know. And he started playing his fuck around and find out games. And unfortunately, Paradox is his chariot. Dude's riding her like a skin suit. I think that's all the major points, unless I'm forgetting some. Anybody want to fill in what I'm forgetting?
No, that is fantastic, and I really encourage people to go back and take a look at last week's episode. It was very entertaining. So that brings us up to this week. Really quickly before we get rolling here, we will be doing an announcement tonight, probably sometime towards the end of the stream, to let everybody know what the next game is in our lineup. So we are going to be adding a stream, and it is going to be a product from Free League Press that we're going to be diving into and putting our own take on it. So really looking forward to it. Hopefully everybody else is as well. We're excited to get that rolling. Probably be like another month or so before we actually launch it, but let everybody know tonight what it is, and we really start to market it a little bit after tonight. So with that said, and the welcomes out of the way, after the three of you were able to get back to the truck last week from the market, you escaped any type of conflict with the NCPD, kind of let them take care of things back there. Scotty took care of his business, which I'm really curious to see how that all works out for him. You made it back to the base. When you got back to the base, Paradox decided she was tired. She didn't really talk to you guys much at all. She just kind of told you, "Yeah, I'm going to go back to my room," and she left. And you are now in the common room of the hive, and Sawyer just walked in with a beer and some pizza and plopped himself down on the couch by you guys. So,
Well,
how'd that go?
it's hard to explain. Paul kind of points over at Scotty. This one's been, or was, saying something about some coat. You want to explain that, kid? I still don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, so here's the thing. See, I've never been much of a guy, believer in the supernatural, but there was just something strange going on. Okay, so let me tell you. So I was telling you, I was looking for the guy who set the whole night market, right? Yeah. Turns out, went by the name or the handle Wizard. I'm like, weird name, but okay.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, are you trying to tell us you were looking for Gandalf?
And I don't remember a big beard on the guy, but look, he just went by the Wizard, and let me tell you, when I found him, He had a whole like star-speckled suit. It actually looked quite nice. He was also very dead at that point too. Actually got shot right in the head. I'm guessing that was the tiger claws before they started attacking the rest of the market. Probably.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, I was looking at that suit, and I was like, damn, that's a nice suit. So I grab it, or the coat at least. The pants, a little ruined. You know what happens to guys
Wait,
when they die.
whoa. Wait
What?
a minute. So, you're telling us that you took a dead guy's suit. You took the clothes off of the dead body.
Just the coat.
Oh, okay, so you're a grave robber. Is that what I'm hearing here?
I didn't see no grave.
Dead body, clothed, and you just thought it'd be a good idea to unclothe the dead body.
Just the coat.
Paul's
And it
got
was
to
a
just
nice
watching
one.
this.
And he wasn't really gonna be using it anymore. Anyway, let me get on with the story.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip forward a bit because I tried to help a guy. He saw the dead body and thought I killed it and tried to shoot me, but very embarrassingly his gun jammed and then I knocked him out. Small thing, let's move on. That was when the tiger claws attacked, like I was trying to run away. So after I knocked that guy out, pretty much everything went to shit after
took
that.
the clothes off the dead body. Let's just
No.
skip that.
Just one thing, okay? Okay, Sawyer, first of all, I don't think you're one to judge. You're a bit of a dick yourself. You're no saint. Let me don't let me get this straight. You're no saint either.
I got feelings, you know.
Yeah, and I do too, so respect them. Anyway, after that point is when it all went to shit. Seriously. Like random slips happen. I'm tumbling down the stairs. I take cover behind a stall and it just falls to pieces. I slip on some random blood. Like everything happened. I mean, I did dome one guy real good, thankfully. The one solace I had. But seriously, and that's when I realized it's the wizard's curse.
And Paul kind of just looks at him, dumbfounded.
Okay, I see that look. And trust me, you know, if this was me like a week ago, I would have been right there with you. I would have that same look if someone else was telling me this story.
Are you on some, kid?
No. At least
Sure?
not right now. Nor was I at that point, okay? Look, I like my synth weed, alright? But anyway. Like, you got a glimpse of what was going on with me, right? You got a glimpse of just a streak of bad luck. That's not normal. It really isn't. So, after everything that happened, I returned the coat. It's back with the wizard's dead body and probably already taken off by some scab anyway. But you know what? That's his problem now, not mine.
So, in short, you stole a coat off a dead guy.
At this point, more borrowed.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And then you were being you, and everything went to shit, and you decided that it was just karma. So you took the coat back.
Not karma, a curse.
Oh, all right, a curse. Yeah.
Look,
I'm with you, kid. I'm with you.
You weren't there. You didn't see what was happening. Speaking of things that was happening, kind of looks over at Ring. He's like, so, looks like Sebastian's up to his shenanigans with Paradox again. She, had another episode.
Ring kind of looks at Scott and is like, I just walked in. What?
Paul's busy drinking his beer. Like, oh yeah, you explain, kid. I'm gonna stay over here.
No. Okay, so remember the first time it happened to other Paradox that died?
Hold on. Are you talking like where she went crazy psycho, ripped a dude apart to where he was basically mincemeat?
Yeah, it was a little different, but look, the same. I got a front row seat to when that happened last time, and if there was one thing that stuck out, it's the fact that there was just no life in her eyes. And you know, Paradox. She doesn't have a calm face. There's always something going on with her.
Yeah, she likes what we did. Like, it's a given.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw that very same look on her when we were out there. And then she started stripping and then turned invisible.
She did.
Whoa, what? She did what?
Right? Like she grabbed me out of a sticky situation and threw me on the ground and then just started stripping right in front of me. I was to be honest, I was just stunned. I was like, what is going on? And then before I could
You know, kid, I'm starting to agree with you. Maybe it was a curse because, you know, you grabbed that coat and then the crazy stick chick started taking her clothes off in front of you. That does kind of sound like a curse to me.
look, I mean, that's... Honestly, I was... Before I could even gather my thoughts on what the hell was happening, just poof. She disappeared. Like, I think some sort of, like... I don't know.
Honestly, there's a lot more than
Paradox
her
has
than
some
meets
sort
the
of
eye.
stealth implant or something. I don't know.
Unless something happened between the time she died and came back. As far as I'm aware, she ain't got an implant like that.
Well,
Are you
this
sure
is a
that
new
she didn't have it
Paradox.
prior to?
This is a new
Yeah.
Paradox. We don't know what all is different about her. So it was less zombie Hulk this time and more just crazy invisible stripper thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Sebastian about that because that was a little weird.
How do we know Sebastian?
So where's Paradox?
She said she's tired after all that, so she's.
I mean, she's got clothes on now, right?
Okay.
No. She got her clothes back.
Oh,
Hold on.
well.
You said Paradox said she was tired.
Yeah, the people get tired sometimes.
This is Paradox we're talking about. She don't. She's pretty energetic usually after a fight like that. Was she okay when she came back? I mean, did she seem? Did she? Okay, I guess the better question is, did she even remember anything about what she did?
This guy kind of like scratches his head for a second, trying to recall. Like, honestly, it's kind of hard to tell with her.
Yeah, I don't think she remembers half of the things she did just because she's too probably worried about stickers or something like that. To be fair, she didn't turn anybody into mincemeat this time. So there's that. That's improvement.
She didn't punch me.
I mean, that's debatable on that because that would actually be more like her to turn somebody into mincemeat. So her coming back without turning somebody into mincemeat actually kind of concerns me a little bit more.
So she did all this and she didn't kill anybody? That is kind of worrying.
Yeah, that's odd for her.
Like last time, I can kind of see that Sebastian took control of her to kind of finish the target. This time, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose was, but yeah, just off went the clothes, then poof, she was gone.
And no clue what. I mean, not entirely.
I mean, it was pretty soon after that Max Tack appeared, and we all just had to scramble on out of there.
So y'all got in a fight. She didn't kill anybody, and was tired when she got back. And nobody thought to question this.
Okay, I probably should have mentioned this before. It slipped my mind because of the whole stripping thing. But she did get shot in the head.
And she's
Yes.
still...
Yes,
and you
she's
let her
alive.
go to bed.
Look, we all had
Yeah.
a rough night. We all had a rough time out there, all right?
Kid,
I mean,
she's got a bullet in her head.
this is also Paradox we're talking about. She seems to shrug shit off like it's no big deal.
I don't know. I think maybe the kid is showing a little bit of common sense for a change here. I mean, you know, the crazy chick strips down and he didn't go to bed with her. I mean, seems legit to me. That's
All of a sudden, you just hear one knuckle pop, the next knuckle pop.
I mean, the guy's got a point.
Ring just kind of side eyes Paul, like, just shut up.
It's got a point. Although I don't think Scotty looks at her like that.
Look, there's one thing I've learned: you don't stick your dick in crazy. And Paradox, she looks good. Don't get me wrong. But
Well, kid, I'm gonna correct you there. There are levels of crazy, so as long as you stay on the right side of the line, you're good.
yeah, that's a very fine line.
It is. It is. And sometimes you have to, you know.
It's a very
couple
fine
of-
line, and I mean, what happens if like
That's
during
Paul at this point.
like what happens if like during like Sebastian just takes over and it's like that's just real awkward, you know?
Fair point.
Sebastian.
Ring looks at him at that point, and she's just like, yeah, the psycho AI thing that we told you about, you know, that the one that's here, like...
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but how? I don't understand.
Actually, hold up. The Sebastian that we met after the whole shit in that room, and he didn't know anything about what was going on. And then there's the Sebastian that's been giving us all of our orders and shit that, yeah, half of that stuff I'm still questioning and wanting to know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, we're thinking.
And Paradox goes ape shit just like she did when that Sebastian was still around, and we have no clue what happened to that thing.
I mean, he's a buggy AI anyway. Why anything with that thing?
The point is, what happened to that programming? Like, what?
I don't know. Maybe when we restart the facility, it, I don't know, reset Sebastian to how he was a long time ago. I don't know.
But here's the thing: that Sebastian knows absolutely nothing about the situation we're in. Has no clue about any of us except old man over there. As she's pointing at Paul, and she's like,
I'm not offended.
so either he's lying to us, which for an AI is weird in and of itself, unless they're programmed to do that, which I don't, yeah, tech crap. But either he's lying to us about not knowing, and is really damn good at hiding that information, or we got another AI somewhere that we need to fucking find.
Or they're one and the same, just a different one comes out whenever.
It still means we got some different programming here, and where is it going when it's not around? You
At
talk to
this
computer
point, I
programming
have no
here still
fucking
away.
idea.
Yeah, like it's gotta go somewhere.
But I can go take a look at, see if I can see. Maybe I can see something. I don't know. I'll go look at that.
Okay,
So
that'll work. Yeah, because something's up there. Like,
Sawyer gets up and heads back into the command center.
I think the curse remains.
looks like we lost Matt.
We
yeah,
did for a moment here.
So Paul's just kind of sitting there and mulling over basically everything that happened at the night market and the discussion now, and he's internally he's thinking maybe now's the time to jump ship, just cut my losses and get the fuck out of here and try to just go to another city or something. This shit's getting too weird for him. It was better when he was just getting orders, he was doing the job, and that was it. Now all this other shit's just coming out of the woodwork. He's getting tired. He actually gets up and goes get another beer.
Ring's just like watching him as he's moving, like just death glaring him as he's walking.
You back?
Welcome back.
No idea why that kicked me out. I didn't lose like internet connection. Like the stream was still going, but I don't know.
Drops you right out of there. All right.
Yeah, whatever. What I miss?
Ring's just death glaring Paul as he's internally monologuing.
Pretty much.
Sawyer just got up and went into the command center. He's going to go look and see what he can find.
Okay. At this point, Scotty just kind of says, like, look, why don't we go check on Paradox? Maybe she can tell us a bit of what happened if she remembers anything.
And hopefully isn't dead again.
I mean, good thing is it doesn't seem like she stays dead. So, bonus, plus, I don't know. Silver lining.
To be fair, she seems to enjoy the idea of whatever the fuck this shit is. Yeah, I need to have a long talk with her about that, because fuck this crap.
She's unhinged. What do you expect?
That's my sister you're talking about. Shut the fuck up.
She's not wrong,
unhinged.
though.
No. We all see it. I'm just saying it out loud. But yeah, let's go check up on her, make sure she ain't dead, and see if she's any idea what the fuck's going on.
Ring will start to head out, and as she walks, she's kind of like, y'all don't even find this slightly bit odd that we, like, literally don't know 3/4 of our own life at this point? Like, how long we've been there? None of it?
Oh, I find it extremely odd, but at this point, I don't think I want to know.
I mean, at this point,
Slate.
I think we all know enough that freaks me the fuck out, but...
Yeah, but it also kind of
Shit.
makes me wonder, have we met before and just don't remember?
It's possible.
At this point, maybe. Paul, by the way, you've reassigned a lot of agents before, right? Have you killed us before? Just asking.
I mean, the thing is, it's a possibility that he has, and he probably wouldn't even remember it.
I mean, I killed you a couple days ago.
Fair, okay. Yeah, the other me.
So, I mean,
Shit,
yeah, that answers kind of
how
that.
many
Half
of
of that
you are
question.
out there?
I don't know.
You know,
It's
that
kind
actually...
of like the guy who goes to a sperm bank. You know, those things they used to have back in the early 2000s. You know those? And then he has like a midlife crisis or something and wonders how many kids he's fathered but never met. I think we're stuck in that. They had a show for something like this.
That is...
The Twilight Zone. That's what it was.
Ring just looks at Paul and just shut up before I fucking punch your lights out. I don't even want... No! God, no copies of me running around. God, no. One of me is enough. My show. Nobody else. Fuck them.
I mean, considering what we saw in that room there, I'm pretty sure there's multiple of us running around. Maybe they're... I don't know. Maybe they're living happy lives somewhere. White picket fence, beautiful kids and spouse, and a dog, like a real dog.
Ring's just looking at Paul and she's like, you've met me, right? Do you really think any version of me would be fucking white picket fence married with a dog?
Probably not. You'd probably be burning the place down. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean, that of course that's saying that any of my past is fucking real.
Well, hopefully we'll find some answers. Oh, excuse me.
What happens if we don't?
Then
We'll find them one way or another.
I mean, look, if we don't, then hell, fuck, we make our own memories, right? Get the fuck out of this situation as best we can, and we start making some eddies. You know, I mean, we do some good work. There are plenty of people out there looking for folks with our particular talents, and it's not like we got to move out. You know, we can still use the place. I don't know. We got options. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I know a few scav dens that we could possibly blow to fucking smithereens, so I'm game.
That's always fun.
So, are you guys going to find Paradox or? Okay.
Yeah, this whole conversation.
I would imagine they were
This
talking.
taking place as you're going. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is like our elevator conversation.
A couple of people from the actual hotel get on and are kind of listening to this conversation happening. Like,
it's like, great, the druggies are out again.
yeah. So, like, are you guys off your meds?
Okay. So, you make your way up the elevator with the other patrons and to Paradox's room. Oddly enough, each one of you is on a different floor. So it's not like you're all right together. And you get
like
up
where our rooms are located?
Yep.
Okay.
So you get up to Paradox's room. There's the door. It's room 244.
Ringo walk over and she don't knock lightly. She's like full fist, boom, boom, boom on the door.
Okay.
Wake up the whole fucking floor, why don't you?
And
Nothing.
that's saying Paradox doesn't even let them fucking. She kind of pauses when she doesn't hear. The fuck?
Anybody got a key?
No.
Is it locked?
Ringo reached down and kind of jiggled the door handle to see if it's unlocked.
FBI, open up!
You jiggle the handle a little bit, and they're all electronic locks, like you'd expect from a hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Anybody gonna have? I don't really want to try to break the damn door down.
Paul kind of looks down at his revolver. I mean, I got a door opener, kind of.
Yeah. You gonna make me have to deal with this bitch in my room all night, aren't you? 'Cause you do realize that's where she's gonna end up if you fuck her room up.
I mean, you're worried about her right now, aren't you? Do you really want to take the time to find some other way to open the door?
Paul kind of looks over at Scott. He's like, "Wait a minute, you look like the breaking and entering type. You sure you can't get that open?"
No. Okay, let me tell you what I'm good at, okay? I can sneak around just fine. I can bullshit my way through anything. But I'm not the guy that does things with his hands, alright? I'm not good at that delicate work.
Okay, so one of you figure out where the fuck she's gonna stay at tonight, because I'm not having Snuggle Buddy in my room, because, yeah, bitch steals the covers. So...
I feel like she'd go in your room even if one of the two of us offered to keep her.
So Paul
I feel like
kind of
she just go to you on her own. So I don't think you have a choice in that.
The hotel hallway. Does he spot any of like the cleaning people?
Yeah, probably, I don't know, about 10 rooms down. You see one of the carts out there in the hallway.
So he heads off in that direction.
Okay.
And, while that's going on, Scotty's just going to try to call Paradox through his agent.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No answer.
I'm going to imagine she has like a obnoxious like obnoxious
it's-
answering machine that goes on at the end, like "I'm not here right now," that type of thing.
Yep. Okay.
Most likely.
So like this guy's just like standing there for a second, and then he just gets a weird look on his face, and he's like, "Well, that's definitely her answering machine, but she's not answering."
I swear to God, if she's dead, I'm putting a fucking bullet in both your asses, because this will be the second fucking time you let her bitch ass die. And this time, y'all actually let her die.
Okay, if it makes you feel any better, I domed the guy that shot her real good.
He did. I mean, the kid swung for the fences, and boy, did he fucking land a hit. I pretty sure they're picking that dude's skull out of a wall somewhere a mile away. Because holy shit. And Paul was saying that as he was walking up with one of the cleaning ladies. And he kind of pointed to Paradox's door.
This lady gives Paul a sly smile and opens the door. There you go, sweetie.
Paul shoots her a thumbs up.
Okay. You get into her room, and I don't know whether it's what you'd expect or not, but all the blinds are pulled, so it's dark in here. You flip on the lights by the bed. Bed is completely unmade. I mean, half of the blankets are on the floor. It's messy.
Like just like
Lived in
stuff
messy.
everywhere messy, or does she got like half heavy and like burritos in her place?
We'll say for the most part lived in messy, not like filth, but just
I can respect that.
unorganized.
I was thinking more is it lived in messy or like she was searching for something messy.
Maybe.
Room just kind of looks around. It's like, the fuck is Paradox? I thought you said she came up here to take a nap.
Well, that's what she said. Me and her dad.
I guess this guy's gonna look.
At least I'm
over
pretty
the
sure I'm not her
apartment
dad.
more. Maybe he's gonna like look under the bed, look in the closets or whatever. If she's like hiding for a good old game of peekaboo, I don't know.
But as Sky looks under the bed, Paul looks down at him. It's like, what are you doing?
So
She's not hiding under the fucking bed.
Would you put it past her though?
No. I'd see her pulling the stuff like that.
She'd be hiding, and then she's gonna pop out and go boom. Try to scare us and get it. That's something she would do.
She'd try to probably throw fucking confetti all over you.
Yeah, or that. Look, just looking like I don't know, on the bed, like
she ain't
closets,
here.
whatever.
Yeah.
She ain't here. She ain't answering phone call. And she goes psycho ape shit. We need to fucking figure out where the fuck she's at.
So Paul's kind of looking around for like blood or any like bandages or anything like that. Anything she might have used to kind of clean herself up.
When you look around the apartment, there's a actual little bathroom area in there. And you do see like somebody has been in here recently and washed up, basically. You do see a washcloth there with what looks like some blood on it.
Okay. And as he's looking around and kind of inspecting all this stuff, he's like, for someone that got fucking domed, there's not a lot of blood.
No. Are you sure she was shot in the head?
I got a front row seat in that. In fact, I saw I'm pretty sure I saw a chunk come out, But who knows? Maybe this version of Paradox has some sort of protective implant. Because it was a point blank shot. Most people should have been dead.
Could be she got some subdermal armor. I mean, that's not hard to get. It's not uncommon.
Could
Okay.
be.
So let's say she got some dermal plating and
So she's got some upgrades between when she died last time and when she came back then, because that's the only fucking explanation, because, yeah.
Ring,
I guess.
Ring,
Shit, maybe we should go die.
Well, Ring, you would recall that she does have a skin weave. So.
Okay. Well, there is a skin wave, but still, fucking point blank.
I mean, they make them pretty good these days.
That's fair.
I'm just wondering where she got that camo from. I need to get me some of that.
Camo.
Yeah, remember I told you she
Oh, yeah,
disappeared. But I mean, if it works anything like hers, that might have been why she strips out. And Paul, you know, you're my buddy, but I don't exactly want to see you strip.
Well, and that would explain how she slipped out with nobody fucking knowing.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe we should talk to Sebastian, see if he can track her, tell us where she is. If he's not the one who
sent her off, or probably in
Could.
this case hijacked her again.
Could be.
Are we sure it's even that Sebastian, though?
At this point, I don't even know. I'm having trouble keeping track of all of them.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so she's gone. Well, let's go see if Suri can tap into
Wait.
the. Yeah.
Remember all the little red dots or whatever down in the deal that told us where everybody was at? Doc doesn't have one?
True. Doc don't got one. Suri doesn't got one, but the rest of us do. All right, well, let's head back down there and see if he's got a beat on her.
Maybe Sawyer can find it.
All right. So you guys head back down?
Yeah.
All right. You get
Plot
back.
twist, she was in the room the whole time, just invisible.
just fight back the
We are
giggles.
fucking luck.
It's amazing she was able to stifle her giggling that we didn't notice.
Maybe when you peeked under the bed, she was actually right there face to face with you, and you just never knew.
Just didn't notice it. You know that'd be some shit she would do, actually.
It would be a paradox thing to do.
Oh, she wholeheartedly freaking would.
Stormy!
Hey, Stormy D. Thank you for the lurk.
Absolutely. So, alright, you guys head back down to the hive. And hold on a second. Give Stormy Thank you, Stormy. So, you get back down there. Are you just going to go in and talk to Sawyer, or?
Ring will look at the other two and it's like, do y'all want to try to confront Sebastian while I talk to Sawyer, or...
Honestly, considering we don't know which version we're going to get, and I don't want to give either version any more fucking information than they already got, let's just go talk to Sawyer, get a beat on her first, and kind of go from there. If we got to rope in Sebastian, let's let it be the last thing we got to do.
Can Sawyer even track us?
I mean, we had the little dots. I mean, if nothing else, it'll tell us if she's alive. Maybe.
Fair. All right. We'll try Sawyer first. If not, we'll have to talk to Sebastian because we don't have any other leads. I swear, I should put a homing tracer on that girl.
But with that,
I mean, possibly already does have one.
Maybe.
One that we have access to.
Okay, that's fair. Good.
Honestly, we probably all have one put in us. But
Shit, to be truthful, she'd probably try to rip the damn thing out.
that's why we don't tell her.
Yeah, because that goes over so well.
Look, it's all the problem we are having now, but whatever. Let's go talk to Sawyer.
Alright.
All right, so you guys get in the command center is surprisingly, from from all the times that you've been in here before, it is actually surprisingly clean. Most of the main terminal is all put back together. There's like 8 screens up there. They're all live feeds. There's not pieces of electronics all over the place.
No alcohol bottles all over the place.
Oh no, there's still a healthy supply of empty beer cans.
Oh, okay. Some things never change.
Ring just kind of looks around at all the beer cans like, fucker, we're the ones supplying the beer now. It ain't coming free. Slow the fuck down on this shit.
Look, all right, why don't you go and tell that beast in the garage that that it needs to, like, use Chow 2 slower. How about that? How well is that going to work for you?
Look, all right, we got
Somebody
something to
fucking
ask you.
today.
I function better if I'm lubricated. All right, just like the car.
Yeah, then go fucking pay for it yourself.
We got a problem right now.
Yeah, I hear that. Right there it is.
Oh.
He points at Harper.
We got another problem. Turns out
Ring's just
Paradox.
like death glaring both of them right now.
Turns out Paradox is a little missing right now. With your access to the system, do you think you can track her?
Well, I don't know because, I'm a little short on alcohol at the moment, and apparently I gotta cut back, so it might take a while.
I mean,
Scott
I
just
can give
looks
you
at
another form of
me.
motivation if you want it, but you're probably going to lose a fucking limb in the process.
This is like one threat followed by another threat, followed by another threat. I mean, kid, don't you know how to be nice, lady? Nice, like do something that normal people would do. A little bit of compassion and, stuff like that.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. A lot of that compassion went away when people decided to fuck with me.
Well, I'm not fucking
And
with
now,
you.
you ain't helping me either.
Well, wait a minute. What do you mean I ain't helping you? What do I
Just
do
as
here?
you're
Every day, what do I do here?
Drink all the beer that we pay for?
As this conversation is going on, Scotty just walks out and head towards the kitchen area.
Okay. I don't know what your problem is with me. You understand? You just seem to have this problem all the time. You're like completely way too uptight. You need to relax.
At this point, Scotty just comes back in with another can of beer from the fridge and just tosses it to Sawyer. It's like, here you go.
Ah, there we go. See this guy here? I knew I saw good at him. You, not so much. Turns.
I never claimed to be good, so.
He turns back around to the computer. Just sets doesn't even open the beer can. He just sets it there. All right. So what can I do you for?
We need to track Paradox. Because they said she went up to her room. We just went up there. She ain't there. So where she be?
Well, let's see. And he types some stuff in, looking around. He's like, Well, this is strange.
What?
Well, well, it looks like I've been locked out of the system. I can still access the basic stuff. Climate control lights, stuff like that, but it looks like our friendly AI here has decided that he doesn't like me poking around.
So he's locked you
Yeah.
out of everything else?
Looks that way.
Question is it the one we just met not long ago, or is it the crazy psychopathic one that is turning my sister into a crazy fucking psychopathic killer?
Whoa, whoa,
Or
whoa,
so
whoa,
that
whoa!
Charlie is.
So you're telling me there's more than one?
Possibly. We don't know. That's kind of what we need to figure out.
One of the many things we need to figure out.
Yeah. So, since he can't track her, who wants to go fuck with an AI?
Well,
I guess we kind of have no choice at this point.
Gonna have to. I mean, it sounds like we're gonna have to talk to Sebastian anyway. Then Sky just yells, "Sebastian, come out!"
Oh yeah, because that.
I mean, most of the time he answers when we call him. So assuming he's not bugging out.
Ring's gonna go move towards the doorway because she's had too many instances of that fucking AI trying to blow shit up. So.
Okay. So Ring moves out of the room towards the green door, basically. After a few seconds, a holographic display appears in the middle of the command center that are by Scotty and Paul. What is it that I can do for you?
I mean, there's a couple things, but first I just gotta ask, what kind of pervert takes over someone's girl's body in strips?
I would have no idea. Perhaps you would know better than me.
I'm sorry, I don't have the ability to possess people.
Paul just looked from Sebastian to Scotty. I was like, did he just?
And also, when did you get sassy?
He just clapped back. I think he.
I'm pretty sure the
that.
AI just called you a perv, dude.
Yeah.
I give it props.
I mean, to be fair, you did strip a naked. Sorry, you did strip a dead dude. So.
Of the coat, he was still fully clothed, and that's completely different. I didn't take control of his body to do it. And second of all, he's distracting us. He looks back at Sebastian. All right, now tell us, where is Paradox?
Well, first of all, tell me more about this stripping person.
That's who
See,
we
he's a
want to know.
pervert. He wants to hear about it.
Ring where she's at the door, kind of shakes her head. And she's like, "The girl with the pink hair that was with us. Where is she at? We need to know where she's at. She's not here."
Ah, the one with the prototype synthweed. Yes, I'm aware of her.
Where is she? I'm assuming you can track her.
Perhaps.
What do you mean, perhaps? Look,
Dude, you can't.
After our little escapade to the night market, she went into her room to, nurse her wounds and stuff, and she's gone. Just completely gone. And after you took over her during that time, we want to know where she's at and what do you have her doing?
I don't have her doing anything. However, I could possibly pinpoint her location.
All right, we'll get to it.
The AI looks, the hologram looks at you, Ring. Did you have something to say?
I just said please. That's it.
I will. You're welcome. Okay. Right, and with that, he disappears.
Ring kind of pauses. She's like, "Did I just tell a fucking AI, please?"
Yeah.
You did.
This is too weird. I need another beer.
Yeah, fucking grab me one while you're at it, and maybe some smokes.
Yeah, he does that. He actually grabs 3 beers, one for each of them. Then he looks at Sawyer, and he looks at his beer in his hand. He looks at Sawyer again. He hands Sawyer a beer and go gets another one.
Sawyer takes the second beer and sets it by the one that Scotty brought him.
he's Paul's like, I think by the end of this, we're all gonna be fucking alcoholics.
and
we're
as
gonna be
Sawyer
further alcoholic.
as Sawyer takes the second one and sets it next to the one that Scotty got him, he just kind of glances back at Ring.
Yeah, no.
Look, think of him like Scooby Snacks. You give him his little treat, and he'll do just about anything. That's kind of how I think of it at this point.
And again, it was one thing when it was being provided to us, but we having to pay for it out of pocket now. And I kind of want to have beer to enjoy myself. So, you know.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad point to make.
So, yeah, Sawyer spends a few minutes, and he's like, well, looks...
What?
It looks like the AI is he knows where she's at, I guess, because he's showing me this and telling me that I need to use a remote terminal to track her.
A remote terminal? The fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, explain that to us like we're stupid.
Well, apparently there's some sort of device over in the armory, like a pad or something.
Oh.
That he can connect to help us track Paradox.
All right, well, let's go get this pad thing.
Ring will take off towards the armory since she's already near the door.
Okay.
She gets in there and she'll start looking for whatever the hell it is that they're supposed to be looking for.
Yeah, you look around a little bit and you do find in one of the drawers, and this armory is very advanced. So, you're basically, everything's push button operated. You push the button, the drawer automatically comes out. And in one drawer, there are 5 of these. And they look like a reinforced, very similar to an iPad, basically.
Ring just kind of looks at him, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I swear to God, if there's one for each of those. Please
I
just
mean,
say
at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. So, while they're in the armory, Paul is grabbing, ammo and grenades and stuff like that, just in case. And he's grabbing a shotgun.
Ring's gonna kind of look towards her rifles like, I need to replace that piece of shit, because, yeah, something's fucked up with that damn thing.
And you have your choice in here. I mean, there's a whole variety of weapons.
Just about anything.
So are you gonna grab one of the iPads or all of them? Or
yeah, she'll grab one of them.
Okay. When you pick it up out of the foam, it automatically comes on and looks like it's updating.
She kind of looks at it and she's like, okay. No clue what the fuck I'm looking at here, but I guess it's updating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after a few seconds, it brings up a schematic and basically a layman's map of an area of the city, and you see one of the little dots.
She kind of looks over the city looking for anything that might be a landmark to help her recognize where it's at.
So this looks like it is on the... It basically looks like this dot is down on the dock side of Pacifica.
The fuck is she doing down there?
And how did she get there so goddamn fast? I mean, she's only... I guess she probably didn't really go take a nap. She probably just left pretty much as soon as we got back.
Still, y'all haven't been back that long.
I don't know. Maybe the last one was the Hulk. This one's more Quicksilver. I don't know.
Fucking dark side of the fuck.
All right. Well, let's get geared up and let's go find her. Shit.
Alright.
Okay, Sawyer comes walking in there with you guys. Oh, you found him. Let me see that.
Yeah. She'll kind of glance at him and hand it over to him. It's like, here. This fucking weird ass shit with her.
So Sawyer looks like he's dressed. He's got his jacket on. He's got a backpack thrown over one shoulder. You do, as he kind of jostles, he takes the iPad, kind of jostles around. You hear some like a clinking sound in his backpack.
Paul looks from the beer in his hand to Sawyer, back to the beer in his hand, and back to Sawyer. How many do you have in there?
What? I'm gonna take the ones you gave me with me. I get
That's
thirsty.
fair. Never change, Sawyer. Never change.
You say that, but I feel like in 2 days you're going to be threatening to shoot him again for something.
That's highly possible.
So he takes a look at this iPad. Sawyer has big hands, so I mean the iPad just kind of sets in one hand. And he's looking at it, kind of typing around a little bit. Well, according to this, she is she's in Pacifica.
Yeah, down near the docks.
Yeah. That's a bad spot. That's that's the voodoo, whatever the hell they are. Voodoo boys. That's, I think, what they call themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely not a group you want to fuck with.
Not if you can help it.
All right.
Not if you can help it.
I'm up for a little field trip.
Wait, you're coming. Wait, you want to come with us?
Well, that's what the AI said. I gotta take this in tracker. Any of you guys, he just kind of turns it towards you, and it's off of the map at this point. It's got some other information on there, kind of a high level view. Up in one corner, it's got the little map. Is there any of you guys actually know how to use this thing?
This guy just looks at the other two.
What did Sawyer grab?
He's got the handheld.
The tracker pad.
Sawyer kind of Paul looks at him and is like, "No, you're coming with us."
Yeah. See, that's what I thought. And besides that, somebody told me something about earning my keep or something. Apparently, I don't do nothing around here. I don't know, some kind of nonsense.
Who would ever say such?
Ring at that point's just overlooking between the assault rifles and the sniper rifles.
Okay.
And kind of doing that eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I take?
But that is entirely up to you, ma'am. You can make that adjustment if you wish. If there's a different weapon that you want to take out of there.
Actually, since we're in here, I have a question regarding like something that I did in the last session.
Okay.
Because as one of the many nat ones, I had the Scotty's electrobats just slip out of his hand and go flying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we say he went back and got it, or like, is it just gone?
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You got it.
I just like thought that. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I did that.
I'm not that mean, but that's not a bad idea. All right, so
be careful next time.
Yeah, don't be throwing things. I mean, careful, somebody might throw it back at you too.
An enemy comes back with the electrobat, like fuck.
Oh, man, I should have thought of that. All right, so you guys are going to go to Pacifica. Tell you what, we're going to take a little break here, and you can make the whatever adjustments you need to make. And when we get back, we will head to Pacifica and see what's going on down there. I do want you to think a little bit about what you're going to take with you. All right? So, for everybody in the audience, we are going to step away for about 10 minutes so that we can make a couple of adjustments, and we'll be right back. Hang in there, and we get to see, well, possibly an encounter with the Voodoo Boys. You got the animals down there. You got, I don't know.
Just depends on how we pissed off.
Yeah. Never know what you might run into.
Yep.
All right. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
crystal sheet. Satisfies leather jacket, zipped up tight. And no big ones coming, look for lost and found. Iron gleams bright and night city, where your appetite waits you out your sunrise. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in Night City. Here in Night City, got me up alright. Here in Night City. The way you chase and tease me, get me up so high. We're on the rooftop and you don't compromise. Too many hollow, empty bodies lying around my street don't testify. You got to whisper now on your arm, and so we keep on moving. Gotta take it slow, no. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in Night City. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty.
All right. So we are back. Hopefully everybody is all set and ready to go. A little bit of a update on your equipment there, quick. And we're headed to Pacifica. So, save that. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm imagining you guys take the armored truck.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we have much else to drive, do we?
No,
we do
that's
not.
it right now.
That's all we got.
Yeah, we ain't walking.
Fuck no, we ain't walking.
No walking. Oh, well, that'd be a long walk all the way down there. All right, so you guys get down to the area that you're driving to. Just to give you an overview of what this looks like, the Pacifica area at one point in time was supposed to be like the luxury high class area of the city. There's lots of like fancy high rises that were built down here, huge mall complex. The beachfront area was all built to be like touristy, very, very classy, nice area. Obviously, it doesn't look that way now. It's in pretty rough shape because it's been basically abandoned by the city for quite some time. The Voodoo Boys are the primary power in the area. They pretty much have their own little government down here. NCPD doesn't really go in the Pacifica much unless they absolutely have to, and usually that's with heavy tactical if they do go in. The two major presences down here that you're aware of are the Voodoo Boys and the Animals gang. There are some other smaller poser gangs that are down here as well. No, the Kings are probably not down here. But
it's a shame.
You get down when you driving down into Pacifica. There's literally, it's really a surreal place because it is a living city, just like the rest of Night City. It's not as populous, definitely not as active. You occasionally have to, drive around a car that's like sitting in the middle of the street burning. Most of the overpasses and things like that have been turned into makeshift homeless shelter. I mean, people living in tents and stuff like that. A lot of the city down here just appears to be basically abandoned. big, huge parking lots by the shopping malls. Barely anything in them. Definitely doesn't look like there's people that are parked there to go shopping or anything like that. When you get down on the wharf area, it's a little more active. The Voodoo Boys' presence is a lot more prevalent down in this area. You guys park your vehicle. The tracker looks like wherever this blip is at, it's actually off of. There's no road that goes down there to it, so you basically have to walk. Unless you want to take your vehicle driving down the steps and onto the beach and all that stuff.
Probably not.
No?
Probably not going to go off-road.
All right.
Especially not an armored vehicle. It's be a hell to get out of sand.
So this particular area that you're looking at is not. There's not a lot of people here. You basically just very, very few. And it looks like the dregs of society that are down in this area. People who try to keep to themselves more than anything else. And it is leading you down to the wharf area where I would say the private boat docks is probably where it's at.
All right. So I guess they start making their way down there. Considering the weapons that are at the very least Paul is carrying, he's definitely not trying to hide the fact that he's armed.
Yeah, and because the Voodoo Boys are very technically savvy, to make sure that they won't try to listen in on the team's communications, this guy's gonna make sure he uses scrambling cyberware to pretty much make sure that only we understand our own communications.
Okay.
Anyone listening will just get a jarbled mess.
All right. And so you guys make your way down. I mean, nobody's really harassing you. You make your way down to the beachfront. As you walk down from where you parked at, kind of down underneath some overpasses and whatnot that's there, out onto the beach. The beach is rimmed by like a 20-foot concrete wall. Not necessarily like a storm wall, however, I mean, it would make a good storm surge wall. The beach itself, you probably got a good 75, 80 yards of sand. And directly in front of you is a boardwalk that goes straight out into the bay. There are some buildings kind of built out on the boardwalk. Looks like maybe old restaurants, stuff like that. And there are a couple small passenger boats that are way down this thing. This thing goes out like 100 yards into the bay. Just gonna walk on out, or I mean, that's Sawyer's like, yeah. Says she's out there. I think she's in that boat. That one right there. There's like a 50-foot long sailboat sitting there.
Scotty just kind of looks over at Rings like, Paradox doesn't happen to have a hobby of fishing, does she?
She doesn't seem like the fishing type, if I'm being honest.
Ring, are you muted?
There we go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay. I was like, do I see your mouth moving right there? Okay.
Yeah, she's like, no, not that I know of. Like, she's not the type for that. At least not as long as I've known her. But then again, you know, how long have I actually truly known her? So.
Okay.
All right. Well,
You gonna go ahead and just walk out there?
Ring's gonna actually look at the others and be like, I brought my sniper with me, so probably be better for me to get some high ground where I can kind of keep an eye on things. If y'all want to go out and approach her.
Well, I guess that depends on how much of a fight we're seeing coming. I mean, hopefully none.
It depends.
To say, any more nowadays, I would say be prepared.
I mean, kid, you're gonna be doing most of the talking, so if you can keep us from getting into a firefight in the middle of Voodoo Boy territory, that'd be great. But if we gotta kill our way out, oh well.
Well, my concern is that if Paradox is still all zombified, under control, then I don't think there's really
these
any amount of
motherfuckers.
talking I can do there.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say we need to be prepared for anything, especially the territory we're in at the moment. So I'm going to find some high ground while y'all go walk out there. So she's going to look for a place where she can go basically make a quick sniper's nest.
All right. So you can basically go up to the top of the overpass, because there's like a 4-lane highway that runs over this area that you were walking down.
Okay.
Obviously, very minimal traffic up there. So, all right. So Paul and Scotty, you guys are gonna head out on the wharf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I need all three of you to roll perception check for me, please.
All right, perception. Where are you? There you are.
18.
16.
I got a 13.
Okay, Paul and Raiden, as you guys are, or Raiden and Scotty, sorry, as you guys are walking out there, and you see a couple people. You see a guy standing there with a fishing pole. Looks like he's trying to do some fishing. Otherwise, nothing really catches your attention too much.
Gotcha.
Harper,
Yes.
from your vantage point, you see that there are more people at the end of this dock, kind of down by the boat.
Okay.
One thing that catches your attention as you're kind of getting yourself set up with the sniper rifle, you notice, not on the wharf itself, but kind of on a building off to your left, there seems to be somebody up on that building. You don't know whether they, if you kind of scope them real quick, it looks like they just have a camera.
She'll let them know through their comms or whatever that there's somebody with what looks like a camera kind of watching their direction, and just to be careful.
Okay.
Make sure they've got weapons at the ready just in case.
Okay.
Paul's like, all right, well, glad to know we might have an audience. And kind of pulls out a cigarette, lights it up, and he's kind of as usual, he has his shotgun kind of resting on his shoulder.
All right. Now, as you guys walk out on this wharf, you pass by one of the buildings close to there. As you're getting towards the end, you have the boat that's off to the right, and you have like some shipping containers, boxes that are tarped, kind of on the middle of the dock. The dock itself, this is about, I'd say 30 feet wide. So the one building is it's like a little coffee shack. I mean, it's got drinks and whatnot. There had drinks and whatnot there. Looks like they might have made some short order food there as well. As you're walking past that, you all three of you notice that a couple of people kind of move in behind you. They're keeping their distance. They're back probably 20, 30 feet from you. Not really trying to accost you, but Ring, you notice that these people are well armed. They are definitely not voodoo boys.
Guys, heads up. Well-armed individuals don't look like voodoo boys.
Why can't
Animals?
animals don't usually
No.
use weapons?
Alright, so
They're-
good old other.
Yeah, it looks like they're staying back. Don't look like they're trying to get too close, but they're definitely watching what you're doing.
All right.
Sawyer's kind of walking along with you guys, watching the handheld. He kind of looks at the handheld a little bit.
Paul kind of forgot he was there for a minute. He's like, "Oh, you're not waiting in the car."
Well, I mean, I got to run the thing, right? It's
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Just the bullets start flying. You know what to do, right?
Yeah. I you never really asked me about that before. I'm kind of a pacifist, I don't really get into that whole thing.
So we got two fucking pacifists. Great, fantastic.
Hey, I at least know how to throw down when I need to. So do you at least know, can you at least shoot a gun or?
Well, yeah, I got a gun right here. He pulls out a gun.
Don't just put that back right now.
All right.
I can just imagine Ring sitting up top watching all this, and it's just like, the fuck is going on down there, you idiots?
As long as you got
people
something.
following you.
Just if the shooting starts, get your head down. Lower, I guess. I guess he's short as fuck anyway. It's like just get behind some, get down, and let me and Scotty worry about the heavy lifting. But you watch our backs, all right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what this means, but well, the dot's gone.
Come again?
You want to run that by me one more time?
The dot on the thing here. The dot.
So you're saying her signal just went dead?
Well, sure. I don't know. I mean, the dot that we're coming here because there was a dot here.
Isn't this supposed to be your area of expertise? Sorry, you're supposed to know these things.
Well, it looked like her. It was her dot. It was her. I mean, they're all dots. You all guys look like dots, okay? I mean, it looked like her dot.
All right, you keep your eyes on that. Let us know if the dot comes
I got
back.
you, and I got you, and I got her, and he points up at the overpass.
Paul just slaps. He gives him a high five, just trying to cover it up. Yeah, man. Yeah, awesome. Sorry, don't ever fucking point out our Overwatch again, or I'll shoot you myself.
Oh, yeah. That's, well, I got you. 3 on or 2. Yeah, there's only 2 of you. Sometimes I see 3. I don't know. Something.
Keep your fucking eyes on the thing. Let us know if a 4th dot shows up.
I think it's about time to open one of those beers. To be honest with you, but,
no.
And
No beers until we get the fucking job done. All right, let's fucking go.
Well, anyway, what?
Over the comms, Sky's just gonna say, Ring, keep an eye out around yourself as well. I'm having a feeling we just walked into something.
Probably.
Yep.
When don't we walk?
It's pretty dead here, but what the fuck was was Sawyer doing down there? I just saw a bunch of waving hands.
He's being Sawyer.
Yeah, Sawyer's being Sawyer. We should probably tell you that Paradox's signal just went dead. It's not showing up anymore. What was that?
Run that by me again.
Paradox's signal. The dot went away.
Okay, you do realize I have a sniper rifle pointed directly at y'all.
Okay,
and you want to
first,
tell me
First of all, calm down, cause I'm starting to think that signal wasn't even real. There are people behind us. It seems like they were waiting for us. I think if you ask me, I'm a betting man. I think we've just walked ourselves into a damn trap.
You're probably not wrong.
Fucking shit.
Oh, let's see where the dot went. So Paul kind of motions for Scotty and Sawyer to continue on, and he kind of starts moving down towards the end of the dock, where the dot was.
All right, you start moving down towards the end of the dock, and I'm gonna have all three of you guys roll perception for me again.
Yeah.
My specialty. As I
Not
say
today.
with that one.
I got a 17.
Right.
Scotty's not seeing anything.
So, yeah, Scotty didn't see anything. Ring, I am assuming you're probably pretty focused on what's going on down there, and maybe even like looking at the boat through your scope now to see what you see. But Paul, you do, as you go through all this, you have your little discussion there with Sawyer and the rest of the team. You do kind of glance over your shoulder a little bit so you can get a little better look at these two guys behind you. And these guys are dressed in, they have tactical armor very similar to yours.
Okay.
They're wearing coats over it, so it's not easy to see.
Readily visible, yeah.
Right. But you can tell these guys are they're well armed.
Do any of the faces look familiar?
You don't see faces. Both of them have helmets on.
Okay, gotcha.
Very the helmets are basically the same thing that you guys are provided with your suit of armor.
Gotcha. All right. So, kind of hard to see. All right. Well, Paul kind of comes over to comms. He's like, well, looks like we might have some more, I don't know, copies. Basically the same yahoos from fucking last time. They're rocking our gear, and chances are they're rocking some of our weapons. So.
Yeah, but wasn't there a couple others? I mean, the dude that tried to pin you down in the warehouse and stuff, we still don't know what happened to them either.
Yeah, it could be them. I can't really get a good look at their face because of the helmets, but if shit pops off, well, those are two of your targets. And he after he kind of relays that information to them, he looks over at Scotty and he's like, so are you ready to start talking, kid? Because chances are we might have to hopefully talk our way out of this.
If that's even possible, but what the hell? Give it a shot.
Talk our way out of what? What are you talking about?
Just again, keep your head down, keep your eyes on that fucking pad there, and just let us know if the dot ever comes back.
Ring will come over the comms about then and go, hey, ask Sawyer if there's any other dots, because if there's others out there, surely they'd be in track too.
That's actually a good question. Sawyer?
Well, I don't see anything here. Hold on. He starts kind of playing around with it. Still walking as he's
yeah, they're still, again, they're moving. So the dot was kind of in like a building, right?
Actually, it was in the boat.
Oh, it was in the boat.
On the right.
So yeah, he's just walking up to that boat. Just walking right up to it. And is it like tied to the pier?
It is. But as you're walking that direction, you had the crates and everything that were in the middle of the boardwalk there that were tucked over. As you're walking in that direction, these crates are probably a good 20, 30 feet long. They're basically like a big tarped pile of stuff. And as you come up on the crates, you kind of veer off to the right to head towards the boat. A figure kind of steps out from behind those crates.
Gotcha.
Shorter. Very not like big features, more petite features. You can tell it's female, and you recognize. You've seen her before.
Ah. Okay. Probably on ice and elsewhere.
She just kind of steps out very casually. And the path you have is probably about 5 feet wide to get around these crates, and she basically steps in the middle of the path. There's about 20 feet in between you and her, and she just turns to face you guys. You got the her hood pulled up, so you can just kind of see like everything above here. You don't see; it's just below. So you see the mouth and the chin and everything.
It's like Paul kind of stops. He kind of gives her the up and down. He's like, seen you somewhere.
Yes, you have.
You look better unfrozen, let's just say. So we're looking for our friend and gotta get to that boat there. So you're just gonna stand there and brood, or are you gonna step aside?
You know how this goes.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say that, but if that's how this is going to go, well, okay. And Paul kind of pulls his weapon up to his shoulder, and he's like, "If this is how you want to play it, we'll play it."
Now, hold on, just real quick. He kind of looks at Lobo. It's like, now, we know what's going on here, but do you know what's even going on with the Bureau? Do you know what's going on with you?
I know exactly what's going on with me. It's you who's confused.
Confused. Alright, so just let me run this by you. A second ago, my friend just said, you look better unfrozen. Don't you have any questions about that, or do you know what that's about? Or should I enlighten you?
Do you have any idea who you are?
Unfortunately, yes. I do now. And if you know as much as I do, then why are you okay with this?
This is what I do.
It's what you're forced to do.
Perhaps you are forced to do this.
Really? Because last time we talked, you made it sound like you didn't have a choice. Now you're saying this is of your own free will?
Why does everything have to be a choice?
Because that's life. Gotta make a decision one way or another. And from the sounds of it, it looks like you've already made yours.
So you choose to be the Bureau's dog.
The Bureau's dog. I choose to have a life that has purpose and meaning. What do you have?
Well, we get to decide what the hell we're doing.
See, I'm fighting to get my life back.
Yeah.
Outside this damn Bureau.
We ain't got nobody dictating our purpose. We get to decide. So Paul he actually looks tired. He's like, look, are we gonna do this or not? Because we got a friend who hopefully still in that boat, and they're okay. And if we gotta go through you to get to her, we're gonna do that.
Your friend is the problem. I'm not here to reassign you. I'm here to offer you something.
Well, what are you offering then?
I'm not sure how this happened, but you are agents of the Bureau, or at least you were. Your friend was as well. Is. But she has been compromised. If you turn her over to us, the Bureau will welcome you back with open arms. You can be reinstated and continue your lives.
A life in the Bureau? Come on. You know better than anyone else what a life in the Bureau is. That's no life. And I'll be damned if I'm going back.
It's not really much of a choice. You're asking us to leave behind a friend and save our own skin. That ain't me. But I do want to ask one question. How was she compromised? You talking about her going a little bit off the reservation? By the way, Paul has his comms open, so Ring can kind of hear all of this stuff going on.
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Why don't you tell me anyway? That way I'm not guessing or assuming.
The same AI program, or whatever it is, that took over your systems has taken over hers.
So you know about that, huh?
Of course we know about that. You are assets of the Bureau. I would much rather not have to reassign you.
Ring will pipe in at that point and tells Paul, or talking particularly to Paul, and is like, hold on. He knows about this thing that took over Paradox, but the AI system that's currently at base says it doesn't know anything about us. So maybe she can enlighten on that? How are we assets, but nobody seems to know where the fuck we came from?
That's a fair question. And Paul kind of he kind of looks over at Lobo. He's like, "Look, all right, well, you know about our AI situation.
Mm-hmm.
I got some questions for you. Clearly, you're part of the Bureau as well. It would seem our particular AI is schizophrenic or something. The program back home has no idea who the fuck we are. Program inside of Paradox, I'm guessing, ain't operating the way it's supposed to.
The facility that you are residing in has been decommissioned for the last 40-some years, so yeah, that makes sense. It is not an active black site. It hasn't been.
You don't know what's there, do you?
Look, the deal is, you turn her over to us. We can fix this.
They want us to turn over Paradox to them, most likely to decommission her with no chance of her coming back. Fuck that.
Well, we could at least ask them that to make sure what they plan to do with her.
So what's our guarantee that A, you're gonna actually fix our friend and not just kill her? And B, it's the guarantee that we walk out of here and get, I guess, to live to see another day. Stop shooting our way out of here.
You can walk away at any time, but you only have 24 hours to answer my question with the correct answer.
What happens to Paradox?
And what happens to Paradox at that point?
I really can't speak to that because I don't know. But I think you would probably assume the same as I do.
Yep. She can't be fixed. She will be reassigned.
Yeah, only it's not reassignment the way we're expecting. It's permanence.
Yeah. I mean, and Paul kind of says that all the reassignments are permanent.
That we know of, but we don't know that for sure.
I know that for sure. I've done quite a few of them.
Yeah, you say that, but like we said earlier, you could have reassigned us, and yet here we are. We don't know.
Well, here a copy of you is, as we learned.
Exactly. So are we going to get a copy of her back that's fixed, or is it going to, like I said, be an actual permanent reassignment, as in they go to the base and deal with the original, so there can be no others?
That's a good question. All right, counteroffer.
You
say we got 24 hours to give you a response, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how about this? We go with you and Paradox to wherever it is you guys fix her up. We keep eyes on her to make sure that she is getting a fucking fair shake and not just a bullet in the back of the head and you're giving us a fucking clone. Because let's call it what it is. And during that time, we'll consider your offer. At the very least, hopefully get some more answers.
That's the problem. We don't have her. You need to acquire her and bring her to us so that we can fix this.
She?
And why only 24 hours?
That's all I've been authorized to give you.
Okay, well.
Why?
By who?
Who do you think? I take orders the same as everyone else.
Fucking AI again. Alright, I got another question for you. That black site has been decommissioned, you say, for the last 40 or so years. Why wasn't it ever broken down? Did you guys just fucking lose it?
The black site doesn't belong to us. We'll just leave it at that. I don't know all the details on that, so I really can't tell you that. I found out about this black site because of... And I found out about this site tracking you there. And she points at you, Raiden. We had to go back and find out exactly what this place is. We know what it is. Matt.
And Paul kind of looked over at Scotty. He's like, I'm pretty sure they have more drones in this guy, because I cut out that tracker. Sorry about that, kid, but needs must and all that.
Look, here's the deal. All of you have been compromised.
How?
And if you hadn't been, then you would know better than to bring people from outside of our organization in. And at that moment, Sawyer goes down.
Like, he did?
Bullet to the head, down.
Did Ring see anything from her vantage point?
You see the body drop.
So Paul kind of he looks back. Did they even hear the shot?
Nope.
Paul kind of looks down at Sawyer's body. He's like, "Did you have to kill him?"
You know I had to kill him.
You could have just fucking gave him an offer. He was doing some damn good work.
We don't do the recruiting. You would know that.
Yeah, I know. We get to fucking file. We get a body, typically. And we read them in. Same as fucking always.
There's one more of you.
The doc.
I may be able to help with that. Otherwise, she's going to have to be dealt with as well.
Wait, didn't she come in the same as us, though?
She is not an agent.
I don't think so. And he says that to Ring. Paul he leans down, he kind of pats Sawyer on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, sorry about that, buddy, but I'll drink those 2 beers for you." And he actually takes the backpack off his back and grabs the pad and kind of puts it in the backpack. Probably don't need that anymore. And he's like, shit. He actually looks kind of sad. He's starting to like the guy.
So do we have a deal?
I'm sorry. Didn't you say you were giving us 24 hours to decide? You're not getting an answer right now.
From the
Especially not
sounds of
after
it, we
you-
got.
Frankly, and I want you to, when you go back to your master, I want you to give them a counteroffer, because we're not coming back. Or at least I'm not. I won't speak for the others. But I'm not coming back. I want my condition to be that I go free.
I will present that we set you free.
Yeah, I think the rest of us are going to consider that offer and probably have the same counteroffer.
Because I'll be damned if I give up a friend and my freedom. That's not a deal.
No, that's just getting shafted. And Paul's kind of still looking at Sawyer's body.
Okay.
Hey, kid. He kind of looks at Scotty. He's like, "Give me a hand with this guy. Let's just toss him in the bay."
Like, really? Can't think of anything better for him than that?
Do you really want to lug a body back to the armored vehicle with potentially somebody taking pictures? Because we still got that fucking Snoop somewhere on the roof.
God damn it. Fine.
Trust me, not the way I would want to put the guy, lay him to rest, but I think it's the only fucking chance we got. Unless, and he looks at Lobo at this, you killed him, you can at least give the guy a decent fucking burial. You can do that, right?
We'll take care of Mr. Sawyer.
See, why do I not trust you when you say it like that? I don't know what you're going to do with the dead body, but I feel like just the way you say that.
Super sus.
Next thing we know, we're going to have a zombie Sawyer coming at us.
Yeah, possible. So Paul's like, all right, well, yeah, just make sure he has a decent view of something nice.
All right. So you have 24 hours to get back to me with an answer, and ideally you have Paradox in hand.
All right, well, you seem to know she's missing. Got any ideas where the hell she went or was taken, if she was taken?
No, it would appear that the rogue AI has figured out how to block our signals.
Of course it does.
Fantastic.
And the question is, why is it only Paradox that's being affected if we've all been compromised?
Because Paradox is the one that the rogue AI is currently residing in. That's why we need her.
Well, either way, we're going to have to find her.
Hmm.
As for you, points to Lobo, I'm going to need some way of contacting you.
She pulls what looks like a crystalline, like a thin slice of crystal out of her glass, out of her pocket, and hands it to you.
He looks at this. The fuck is this? Is this supposed to help me align my chakras or some shit?
No, when you need to get a hold of me, just tap it to your agent.
He's boss looking at this shit like.
You couldn't just give me a phone number, like something simple.
Seriously.
No.
Okay,
Whatever.
got it.
He hands it to Scotty. He's like, you missed this sci-fi bullshit.
You still need to prove to me that you are not beyond help. Bring us Paradox so that we can deal with this. If we can remove the AI, then we can help all of you.
All right,
Like I said, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to present your idea, but I can't release you from your contract. That is a contract that you are bound to.
Then, how about this? When you present it to your master, why don't you contact me and tell me what the answer was? Because frankly, I'll be a little pissed off if we go through the effort of getting Paradox and bringing her to you just for you to tell me that the offer was declined.
She just kind of gives you a sideline look. You have 24 hours. And she walks past you.
Alright. Well, I guess.
If you want honesty, you gotta give it back. It goes both ways.
Yeah, well, come on, kid. Let's go check the boat out. Maybe there's something there to tell us where the hell she went. He kind of looks back at Sawyer one last time, and he kind of pulls the bag over to his front, fishes out a beer, and cracks it. Kind of raises it to him and downs it in a couple gulps.
Okay.
All right, let's go get this done. So he continues walking towards his original destination.
All right.
Yeah, all we'll probably find is just a dummy signal.
Probably.
Yeah, you guys get the boat's empty, completely empty. It's a not necessarily like a luxury yacht. It's like a sailboat, so it's nice. But there's nobody on the boat.
Yeah, and a quick question.
Yep.
Since Scotty's holding this thing that Lobo gave them, is his bug detector picking anything from it?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, I guess and as Paul is kind of searching the boat, Scotty's looking at the thing. And he's like, and by then Lobo and the other two have already left, right?
Yeah, they left. Yep.
Okay. So he's just gonna like talk to the others over the comms. It's like, all right, well, I can tell this thing doesn't have an audio bug, but don't entirely know what's gonna happen if I hook this up to my agent. Maybe we should get Playboy to take a look at it. Make sure it doesn't have anything else on it we don't want.
It's not a half bad idea.
So, Ring, as these guys are on checking out the boat, you guys are having this conversation. You're listening. You see some large-looking people, muscle-bound, kind of walking towards the boat.
She'll quickly pipe in, guys. Incoming, large. Yeah, it don't look. Get out now.
Do they look like they're roided out?
Bodybuilder. Rip.
Oh,
That sounds
However
like
you want to refer to
animals.
it.
yay,
Yeah.
animals, great.
Get out. Let's go.
Actually, kind of wonder what the hell they're doing in Voodoo Boy territory. All right.
Hopefully this wasn't their boat.
I hope so. So Paul kind of again, after looking around, he starts heading for the exit.
Okay. Are you getting off the boat as well, Scotty?
I don't think Scotty ever got on the boat.
Oh.
I think he was kind of standing on the dock.
Ah, well then you see these guys coming too then.
All right.
And they are eyeing you up.
Yeah. So he says like, yeah, they're giving us the old stanky eye, so we should probably. They're kind of blocking the way out. Well, hopefully I can talk us out of whatever this is. Hopefully it's just their boat, and we just say, "Hey, sorry, we were just admiring the craft," and that can be it. But Ring, you might want to get a line on these guys. Line up a shot if you need to.
Yep. She'll sit there and focus in on probably the nearest of the two.
Alright, and I guess
Okay.
this guy's gonna start walking on the dock. Because, I mean, it's just. There's practically no way to avoid them, I imagine. So
No.
he's just gonna be walking along.
So you kind of turn away from the planking leading on to the sailboat, Scotty, and you're walking back towards these guys. As you do that, they're kind of watching you. They're gonna, what are you doing down here?
Well, me and my friend are just some boat enthusiasts, so we just came to see what's down at the docks. You know, like some people like trains, we like boats. We were just kind of admiring that one back there.
Admiring my boat?
It's a good-looking boat, man. You should be proud to have it.
So
Craft is real nice.
yeah, I know it's real nice. Just as you're talking to him, Paul comes walking off the boat, and I need you three to roll initiative for me.
Oh, good times,
Okay,
good times.
Initiative.
14.
Get my ones out of the way early. That's a 6.
That is 12. These rolls are real fucking low.
I don't think the wizard's curse has left us yet.
No, I don't think so, man. I think it's sticking around. Before we kick this off, I'll be right back.
Right. All right. So, yeah, they're definitely drawing on you guys. As soon as they see Paul coming off the boat, they decide to open fire on you. I'm going to consider your the fact that you were getting lined up on one of them, Ring, as being a reserved action.
Sure.
So when you see them begin to draw weapons, you see two of them kind of veer off like behind the crates that are there.
Uh-huh.
And the other two look like they have melee weapons. One has a huge club, and the other one looks like maybe just, fists, but they start moving up on Scotty. The other two that duck behind the crates, they have auto fire weapons.
Okay.
So if you want to take your reserve action while we give Paul a couple minutes here.
She'll take her reserve action on I think I said closest.
I'll let you either going to fire at one of the two that split off or one of the two that's moving up on Scotty.
She'll go after one of the two that split off since.
Okay.
Figured the guys can handle the up close ones, and she'll go after the two that they probably either didn't see, or even if they did, they're not going to be quite as easy to get to right away.
All right, and you're just going to take a shot at them?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll.
21.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh, and there is a double 6 in there, so if it hits, that's an injury.
Where are you aiming?
Headshot.
All right. All right, so I can't give you that, but we will do this. Roll me give me a 2d8.
12.
All right. All right, so you hit him in the right arm.
Okay.
And with that damage, you take the arm off. So you want to let us know what that would describe that for us.
So as she sees the two veer off, she'll focus in on the one that she can see. Yeah, he's in but
Really screaming back there.
yeah, he's ready for bed. But anyway, so she focuses in on the one that she can see, and she's trying to aim for the head, but can't quite get a beat on it. So she kind of focuses down a little bit more body. She takes in a deep breath, lets it out, and literally as she lets it out, she squeezes the trigger, almost like in sync with her breath, and watches that bullet it's like slow motion straight into the arm, and just watches the explosion as it comes off.
So she's far enough away, Paul, you don't hear the shot, but you do hear the scream from... You hear somebody let out a scream, and it's not like a normal scream, it's like a roar!
Roar.
Fair enough.
Roar
Okay.
of pain.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, over the comms, all they hear is bullseye.
Nice one.
So it is on now, Scotty. These two guys charge at you, but I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, so it was one of the guys in the back with the guns that got his arm blown off, correct?
Yeah, not one of the two that's bearing down on you right now. These guys are big enough that this space on the dock, there's no way you could get past them. They're big.
Okay, so this guy's just gonna... I guess Paul's a bit behind him. Nowhere to really run, so I guess this guy's just gonna nut up and meet them in honorable battle as he charges at the one with the hammer, I think you said.
Yep.
And take a swing at that guy.
So what are they looking like in terms of armament for these guys?
The two up front, one has a hammer, one's just going fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs, okay.
Then the two in the back have auto fire weapons. The one just got a little disarmed.
Literally.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my attack. That is a 35 based on that 10. And I think I have a ×2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop that sucker
Got
to turn that 11 damage into 22 damage.
There you go.
All
There you
right.
go.
And that hurt. Yeah, you give him a nice thump with the double damage for sure. You don't take him down, though. Tell us what that looks like.
Yeah, so this is like... These guys are obviously a lot bigger and more muscular than Scotty is, but I think Scotty's probably just a little quicker than they are, so he's able to close the distance a bit more quickly than Hammer Guy anticipated, and he just got a good, like, upward swing, like, just right under the chin with the electro bat.
Gotcha.
He needs a tagline.
A tagline?
Yeah, for when he swings.
A catchphrase?
Something like that, yeah. Yep.
Odd or even, Scotty?
Shocking!
Oh my god. Never mind.
What'd you say? Odd or even?
Odd or even.
Even Steven. Man, it's weird that you still ask me that. And it's a 6. It never fails.
Never fails.
All right.
That's right.
So you actually stagger this guy a little bit. And so he is going to lose his action for this turn. But the other one is still attacking you, so roll evasion.
Okay. Evasion. This is Mr. Fisticuffs.
Mr. Fisticuffs. Actually, don't roll evasion. Roll brawling.
So there were 3 of them, and one is now missing an arm, right?
So there were 4
No, there's
of them.
4 in total.
4.
One's missing an arm in the back. Brawling. Where was that? Over here. Not my strong suit. I got a 17.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Homeboy trying to give me a bear hug.
Yeah, so actually, I'll just do it this way. All right, so he takes a hold of you.
Gives you a big old squeeze.
And you are going to take 15 damage. This guy just wraps his arms around you and like picks you up off of the dock. So your SP would be halved against that. So
okay, so okay.
you're not taking that full damage. Yeah. So one of them. Okay, so Paul, what you see is you hear the roar. You see these guys rush Scotty. You see Scotty like just whack one of them really hard, and the other one just this big bear of a man wraps his arms around Scotty and just picks him up off the dock. Bear hug, and you can
life out of
yeah.
him.
Scotty looks like he's about to pop, but yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
And
Paul just come. No, go ahead.
No, it is your turn. So go ahead.
Yep, Paul comes out and he kind of takes all this into glance. His shotgun comes up and he actually goes for the guy that Scotty staggered, looking to try and put him down.
All right.
Go for the wombo combo.
Yeah, not today, unfortunately.
That's not very wombo.
No. I mean, it is a decent roll though. Question is, do I want to burn some luck on it?
That was a nat 1. I'm not sure if luck will save you.
Yeah, probably not. All right, we'll see what plays out here.
Okay, so the next thing is with a fire like that, it is possible that you either one have your gun jammed, or 2 that you really screwed up on your shot. So
I know where that second one's going. I know exactly where you're going with that one.
This guy is about to get shot.
Odd or even.
Okay, even Steven all day. It never fails, baby.
It never fails. The wizard's curse is over.
Don't jinx it,
All right.
man.
All right, so
No, this is the age of even Steven. Our Lord has blessed us this day.
So I will give you a choice, Paul. You can choose whether you misfire your weapon, and then we see if the guy with Scotty either uses him as a shield or can dodge it, or your weapon jams. Or here's a third option.
Okay.
You can use 3 luck to avoid the whole thing.
Oh. So I would hit this guy. That's what you're saying.
Nope.
Okay.
Just we'll forget that you rolled a nat 1. And you just miss.
So either I gotta
Either your gun jams, you hit Scotty, or you use your luck.
Well, you might hit Scotty. I mean, it is. I mean, this guy that's holding Scotty has an option to either just use Scotty as a shield, or try to dodge the shot.
I'm going to go with the 3 luck here. Because I don't think that'll be good for Scotty. I don't want my weapon to jam. Yeah, we're gonna go with Burden 3 luck.
I could see it on your face that you were considering it.
I
You were very much considering shooting Scotty there.
Yeah, I was thinking about it for a hot second. Primarily because, why not? But also, I don't think he could survive. Or rather, it wouldn't be nice getting shot.
What wonderful friends. All right, so now this third guy is going to move around, and he is going to open fire on you, Paul. So I need you to roll evasion for me.
All right, evasion it is. There we go. Fucking robot giveth and robot taketh. That is a 25, I believe. Yes.
All right, so this other guy steps around the opposite side of the shipping containers, whatever you want to call them, the big pile of tarp stuff. Steps around the side and opens fire. He has it's a small arms rifle, rapid fire. It's not a highly sophisticated weapon, but he opens fire and it's a burst round at you. Gotcha. Unfortunately, it misses you.
Thank God.
And whoops, Ring. You are up.
She is going to line up a shot on the same guy she took the arm off of.
Okay, go for it.
Oh boy.
I'm coming for the other arm.
Seriously.
I'm going to go ahead and use my my +2s.
Okay, so bring that up to a 19. Is that your final answer? Or you want to throw some luck on there too?
I throw some luck on that bad boy.
I'm going to throw 2 luck on there and make it a 21.
My God, right. That damage roll.
Yo, that damage was spicy.
Why I asked. Yeah, you take him down. What does that look like?
Yeah, she's gonna focus in, and this time she's gonna calm her. She's just gonna focus in, calm her breathing down. Almost start making. Almost sounds like she's chanting a prayer in Italian, and she just zeroes straight in on his head and lets loose and just ends it.
Okay.
And then number 3.
Splat. 1 down.
His head just popped like a ripe tomato.
Scotty. So this you've got somebody. I mean, this is like somebody just stuck you in a vice grip, man.
Yeah, it's like a bear hug, right?
Yeah. This guy. He's big, hairy, sweaty, smelly.
Sounds like a gym bro.
Now, here's a question for you.
I'm gonna pop you, little man!
Can I try to use Contortionist? Because I don't imagine I could use Contortionist to get out of this since he doesn't have me in a lock. But can I use it to try to turn myself around? Because I imagine he's got me from... I can't imagine a good way to phrase this, but he's got me from behind, right? Or has he got me from the front? Which direction am I facing right now?
We'll say behind.
Okay, can I try to use my contortionist to turn myself around so I am facing him?
That'll be your action.
That doesn't work with the next thing I want to do.
Yeah, well, basically at this point, you would have to try to break free. That's really the only option you have. But if you wanted to do this contortion thing, I would let you do that in lieu of breaking free. So you would stay in his grasp, but you'd have a chance to turn yourself around so you can set up to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah. In that case, that's what Scotty's gonna do, because I don't think Scotty has the brute force to be able to break through this guy's grasp.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll contortionist as a 16. I'm gonna use a +2 on that, and +2 luck, so that turns into a 20.
All right. So you get yourself turned around. What are we seeing here? What is this?
So it's almost kind of like it's almost kind of like he's squirming, and he's not able to get free, but he's able to kind of reorient himself in it. And I feel like people watching would probably be like confused, like, what is this guy doing right now?
I'm confused. What is this guy doing right now?
I got a plan, all right?
Okay.
And it's a good one. I'm setting it up, all right? I'm a mastermind right now.
Gotcha.
And the guy says, I'm gonna pop you. It's like, this guy's just as he's scrolling around, it's like, you'll die trying!
Okay, and as you say, you'll die trying, the other guy actually last time, so he didn't do anything, so he has it this
Hammerman
time.
was stunned, right?
Yeah, so
is
he
this
didn't.
His
He
turn
didn't.
Of being stunned, or was that last turn?
That would have been last
was
turn,
last
so he didn't take an action
Okay.
against you. But he is going to take an action against you now.
Paul's over there. Look at Paul. Look at him over there. He's got a gun going blam blam.
Yeah, blam blam. Oh,
He's lonely. He could use a friend right now.
Scotty. Scotty is going to take 20 points of damage.
Oof.
With 2 6s. Let's see. What else is going to happen here? 2 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, what do you... What happens to Scotty? What mean thing have you done to me this time?
Mean? What do you mean? So that you take this shot right in the chest, man. Just bam, 20 damage right in the chest. And it definitely takes the wind out of you. Hold on a second here. Let's see. Let's see how bad this hurts. All right, so I mean, when this guy hits you, I mean, you can feel some ribs crack. You're going to be functioning at a -2 at this point.
Ow. Ouchie.
With moderate internal bleeding.
Damn.
All right. And I'm going to skip that. The guy that's holding you is going to continue to hold you. Paul, you're up.
Okay, so yeah, Paul is going to circle He's gonna kind of circle around, try to re-engage. And so the guy holding Scotty is about to pop him like a pimple. And did he just get bopped by the hammer dude?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
like
so
really.
He's gonna go for that guy.
He got bipped and bopped.
Where
He bopped down. Okay.
where are you at right now, Scotty, for HP?
Let's see. I'm at a 29 of 50, so I'm not in the
Okay.
that wounded state yet. When it gets like below half.
It's not in the danger zone just yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Paul's gonna try to put some hurting on the other guy.
One that shot at you, or the two that are attacking Scotty?
Two that are attacking Scotty. And I'm actually going to use 3 luck and a +2 if anybody wants to drop it. That's going to turn that into a 21.
Okay. Which one are you shooting at?
The guy with the hammer.
The guy with the hammer. Okay.
Hammer man.
Yeah. And if this hits, I am going to use that +2.
Yeah. By the way, as he was winding up for his swing, he did just happen to say, "It's hammer time."
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna shoot that asshole.
This guy just he's making puns.
So yeah, if this hits, I'm burning that ×2 modifier to turn that into a 44.
Okay. All right. I suppose I'll let you do that. You're at a 21.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn
the hammer pun.
That ×2 modifier. That's a 44 total.
Okay. Odd or even?
Even Steven. All day.
All right. So you blast this guy. And you got the 2 6s. Roll me 2d8, please.
All right,
Even
2d8.
Steven never fails.
Stand by.
Until it fails.
That is a 6.
We don't talk about when it fails. I mean, when it
2 and a 4
allegedly it
respectively
fails.
total.
We haven't proven that.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to let you describe this. You hit him in the chest. It is a critical injury that resulted in torn muscles. So tell us what that looks like.
Yeah, I mean, Paul kind of just maneuvers around this guy and gets close enough to fucking let off a shot. And so for those who don't know, animals in Cyberpunk universe are highly physically modified individuals. Like they have a lot of subdermal plating and they're like roided out, shit like that. So his shot tears through that subdermal plating and the skin over it, and it just his chest kind of looks like hamburger meat at this point. And he's bleeding profusely as well. So
yeah, yes he is. Okay. And here. All right, and this other guy that just fired at you. Okay, Paul, I'm going to have you roll evasion.
okay. There it is. That is a 17. Hey.
Okay, So the guy who let off the first burst round at you kind of moves around, repositions himself, and lets off another burst round at you, which just barely miss.
All right. Paul seems to be lucky today.
They got Stormtrooper aim against you right now.
They do.
Meanwhile, Scott is getting jumped.
Scotty is getting beat on. It's
Ring, you are up.
Does she have a clear shot on the
Um,
other one?
You have a clear shot on the one that Paul just shot.
Okay.
You could try to take a shot at the one that, you got a clear shot on the one that's holding Scotty. But clear shot in this case could be deceptive. Just an FYI. The third one you do not have a clear shot on.
She's going to try to shoot the one that Paul shot.
Okay, go for it.
20.
For 20 damage.
Yep.
20 for 20 damage. That sounded so robotic.
No double sixes. I feel like there's been a lot of double sixes in the damage session, so it feels weird not to see one.
Yeah.
And that misses.
By 21, just barely.
21, yeah.
Yeah. His pay buff the pucker factor was real for that guy. He probably felt the bullet just.
All right, so this one that is holding on to you, Scotty, is 1, 2. Okay, you are actually starting to feel a little lightheaded, brother.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is where my master plan all comes together, alright? Because now, Scotty's facing the guy.
It was at this moment that he knew.
There's kind of a point-blank distance between the two. And while Scotty's arms may be predisposed, he still has another weapon at his disposal. So... And at this point-blank range, surely there's no way this guy can avoid this.
Don't jinx yourself, man.
No, this is a play. So, at this point, Scotty's going to shoot an incendiary dart point-blank at this guy, like right in his face.
Roll.
Okay, I'm going to roll. I also want you to keep in mind, this is point blank. Surely this guy can't just dodge. Okay, now let's see.
I think the audience has abandoned you tonight, Scotty. They're like, he's on his own. We're not doing nothing with this.
No. Okay, let's see. Here's
my boy.
That was a nat 10.
Fucking robot coming through. The curse has been lifted.
24, but you have that -2 from the injury, so 22. But you know what? I'm gonna say fuck it and put one of my +2s just to make fucking sure this works. So it's back at 24.
And he got 2 6s.
And 2 6s. I don't want no bullshit from you tonight, GM. I made the plan. It's gonna work.
Roll me a d8.
A single d8 or a 2d8?
Nope, just a single d8.
Single d8. That is a 5.
Come on.
Like Scotty just melted this guy's face off.
Yeah. You definitely are going to take him down. So you can tell us what this all looks like. Paint that picture.
Turn that
All
dude's
right,
head
so
into Ghost Rider.
this guy managed to turn around in this guy's loving embrace, and
Loving
very loving. But unfortunately, he's being a little overbearing. You know, the old saying, "If you love something, you gotta let it go." So Scotty, kind of almost face to face to this guy. I imagine the guy, he sees Scotty's right eye, like the pupil just dilates a lot, and just as he's kind of seeing that and just like kind of questions like what is going on, then just out comes the dart and the guy's face just explodes into fire. Like point blank, like right into the eye, so it actually kind of goes inside his skull and explodes. And I imagine the guy probably drops Scotty at that point. He's like backing away, screaming, kind of the whole waving the arms wildly. And as he's kind of like burning from the inside, just as he's kind of like fading, he just drops over the edge of the dock into the water.
All right. And odd or even, Scotty?
Even motherfucking Steven.
That is an odd. That's why you don't eat at Taco Bell. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scotty. In a reflex of action, when you do this, this guy's first reaction is to squeeze harder, and you are going to take an additional 19 damage.
This is how I get repaid for my Nat 10, for my master plan.
It was beautiful, man.
Alright, let's see. 19. That's... Ouch. 12 damage going through.
So what are you at now?
I'm at 17. Scotty's hurting.
Is that... Okay, out of 50? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm in the moderately wounded stage. So I think that's another -2.
What is your... Go ahead.
So with that combined with that injury, I think he's kind of rolling at a -4 to everything.
Hold on a second.
Hey, Garrus, I love Taco Bell, but you're right. You're right though. Yeah,
So
right.
I need you to
I
roll
love Taco Bell though.
a D10. Okay.
D10.
Add a +2.
D10 +2. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, how's that new? I'm trying to figure out the new, like, since I updated the UI for Roll20. Trying to figure out the new advanced roller. But like that. Okay, that is a 3.
Okay. For the first time, you feel a really, really odd sensation. Almost like you're struggling to maintain consciousness. You, for a moment, feel like you're falling. Like when you are driving really fast over a really hilly road and you come up over the top of the hill, and for a moment you feel completely weightlessness. But very quickly it comes back. And you watch as this guy gets, the whole head on fire thing. But I have to say it's a really weird sensation, especially for this moment. All right. And Paul, you're up.
All right, Paul. Paul kind of watches this dude's fucking head go up like a Roman fucking candle, and he kind of just turns around, and this is the guy holding Scotty, right? Okay, so he turns around and ring drop the other dude. Pretty sure, right? No, it was just okay. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna engage that guy, basically the guy that he's already that kind of has the shredded chest. He's gonna try to put another round in him.
Hammerman?
Hammer guy, yeah.
Hammer time.
MC
All right.
Hammer, yeah. He's gonna try to finish him off.
Go for it.
All right.
Please, before he gets another hammer pun.
That is going to be a 24 for another double six.
So many double sixes in this. The damage rolls in this session have been crazy.
Tell us what that looks like. I'm not even going to have you roll that because he's done.
So Paul just he sees a nice gaping hole. He's like, all right, let's make that bigger, and he racks it on the shell, and kind of the guys swinging that hammer around, kind of trying to keep Paul off him. Paul manages to get kind of inside the swing and puts another shell right in the same spot, and this one goes straight through him. Basically, the kind of the line of containers is splattered with animal parts, namely chest parts, lung, heart, all the bits. And the guy now, he has a window in his chest.
A window.
Yep.
He has been effectively ventilated.
Yep, he's all
right, now
he won't have no trouble taking a deep breath, let's put it that way.
Scotty and Paul, both of you roll an evasion roll. And yours, Scotty's at a -4.
Yep.
An evasion roll is so robot giveth and robot taketh.
You know what? The -4, that's really no big deal because that's a 30.
Oh my god!
All things in fucking balance. So that's a 13 for me.
Don't worry, I'll survive this for the both of us.
Okay, good. As long as somebody does.
Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh no!
Jesus.
Fortunately for you, this is just a ×3, so you just took 36 points of damage, Paul.
Oh man. Okay, so that is. Whoo! Oh boy.
After what Scotty went through, it's about time someone else took a little.
Someone else took a little hurt. Okay. That's going to be 21 points of damage. Okay. After armor. Oof.
There's a little hurt there, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's going to put me at 29. I'm still above half. All right, that's okay.
That is how many points of damage?
21.
And that is in the chest, by the way.
That's a lot. Jesus. Okay.
I feel like Ring should be very happy she's sniping away from the danger. This has been such a bloodbath.
It has been. It's been ugly here.
So what critical injury am I getting?
Roll me a D2. Actually, just make it a D6. It's fine. Just roll a D6.
That is a 1.
That is a 1. All right. So you do drop your weapon, by the way.
Oh boy.
The rounds actually took you in the upper body, upper chest, and dislocated your right shoulder.
All right, yeah, so he drops the shotgun. Yeah, dislocated shoulders aren't fun.
That's an owie. Owie. All right.
Yeah, so you see Paul, Scotty, you see this, and you kind of see Paul kind of basically holding his right arm for a moment, and bleeding profusely.
Ouchie.
Ring, you are up.
I'm guessing there's only one left. Yes.
There is, and unfortunately, give me an odd or even. Let me just do it this
Even
way.
Steven.
I will let you take a shot at him, but it's going to be at a -8 because you're going to have to do an aim shot.
Can she hold till she has a better line of sight on him?
Yep. Reserve your action.
I'm gonna reserve action. Then she's gonna hold until she has a clearer shot on him.
All right. Scotty. So Scotty, you see this, you hear the shot go off. Your like lightning reflexes. You duck, and Paul did not duck, so you hear his weapon clatter to the dock below. What are you gonna do?
Like he briefly looks back at Paul to see the damage, and it's quite visible, the damage. So at this point, Scotty's gonna charge the guy.
Roll me a D10 plus 2.
D10 plus 2. Okay. Yes. Another 3.
Okay. So you charge the guy. Go ahead and try to attack him.
All right.
Swing and a miss.
Let's see. Oh my good. Okay. So that is a 26 with another nat 10. Actually, -4, so 22 with a nat 10. For
Oh no!
Okay, first of all, you need to calm down, and second of all, can I use my last luck?
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, all right. You can use your last luck.
Man.
Okay.
That's fucking great.
Okay, so that's a 23, just enough to hit this guy for not even that much damage. 9
damage.
But
all right.
man wasted it all for 9 damage. I love it.
You do manage to hit him.
And maybe for the nat 10, maybe it knocks him out of his position that he was in just a little. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I gotta respect the hustle.
There's only one guy left. I can't be nice anymore. Sorry.
You haven't
Paul,
been
you're
nice
up.
to me this entire time.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be being nice to you. That'd be being nice to me.
Alright, so Paul pulls his revolver, and he's gonna take 2 shots at this asshole.
All right, Paul, where are you at for your hit points?
He is at 29. So he's
out of
good. Out of 50.
Okay.
He is not seriously wounded yet. So he's going to take 2 shots at him with his revolver, and he is using armor-piercing rounds.
Okay.
21 for 15.
Expensive rounds. All right.
And 15 for 16.
Okay, the 21 misses, and the 15 misses.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna that's it. He's gonna try to find cover at this point. So he's gonna move to cover and kind of get down.
All right.
His right arm useless.
Odd or even, Ring?
Even Steven.
Okay. So, I mean, you just see glimpses of pieces of this guy, like the top of his head, maybe his hand, and you at a -8, you could take up a shot at him.
So go ahead and try for a shot.
All right. Roll.
So.
The -8, that's a 10.
Yep, no.
Okay.
Still pretty good damage roll, though.
Even with the +2 to accuracy, it would only be a 12, so.
So now give me another.
Maybe he rolls a nat 1 on his evasion. Maybe.
Give me. Oh, okay. I'll roll his evasion for you. Just.
Not one.
Let's go. Make him dodge into it.
No.
So close.
No.
So fucking
No.
close.
No, it wasn't.
But-
Like hers, it was a 12. So.
You gotta hope.
but you are taking a random shot at an enemy that you can't fully see. But there is someone else back there, odd or even.
Stop!
Steven,
Stop
Steven.
trying to kill me!
Steven.
Oh no.
It is odd. Scotty,
What?
roll evasion for me.
Shit!
How much do you want to kill me? You were
I-
trying
even
with
trying
every
to.
opportunity you can to make shots
Exactly.
hit me instead.
He's not here trying to kill us, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, okay. Evasion.
Ring-
That's an
Ring-
18.
Okay.
Ring's threatened it several times, but she's never actually tried.
Oh, I
Well,
guess she's
here-
trying now.
Here's the thing: you're evading a 10, so I mean it's not gonna be hard.
Yeah, that's
What's wrong
fair.
with it?
So you evade. That's too bad. That's really too bad. Damn.
Oh, boy.
Scotty, you are up.
Ooh.
Alright, so I imagine this bullet, like, it probably hits the dock pretty close to him.
I'm gonna guess it probably you see it either hit the tarp that's behind you guys, or you would see like splinters bounce up from this is a wooden dock, so you see it's like splinters bounce up from the dock.
So close.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was close enough to like he kind of has to brace himself from the splinters for a second, and then he's just gonna take another swing at this guy in front of him.
Okay, roll a d10 first, please. Add a plus 2.
I'll be
D10 plus
right
2.
back.
That this time is a 7.
Go ahead and do your attack.
All right, that is 18 minus 4, so it's a 14 for 12 damage.
Miss. All right, you only have
This
one
guy's just
attack.
last standing it. Honestly, he should just go.
You should just run away.
His 3 buddies are dead. Like, where's this man's self-preservation at?
Are you going to try and tell him that? I mean, so this guy reloads his weapon. And Paul, roll me a d10.
Looks like he stepped away.
Oh, shoot. I got 2 frozen cameras now.
I don't know why that keeps happening for me.
All right, we're going to come back to... We'll come back to Paul in just a second here. Ring.
You're just had to. I'll go.
What's that?
I'm still here. I just had to go. Dog's food down so she can eat.
Oh, not a problem. So you can go ahead and take your action then, Paul.
All right, so he comes out of cover and he fires off 2 more rounds. Because fuck that guy. And the
Fire
horse he
away.
rode in. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Alright, so that is a 20 and a 14.
All right, what is the damage on the 20?
14 damage.
All right, so you hit him with that one.
Alright, these are armor piercing rounds, so whatever armor he had is bladed by 2.
He can
Gotcha.
bleed.
Damn right he can bleed.
Yeah, you finally hit him. You did finally hit him. All right, and Now we're going to move to Ring.
I guess she's gonna try another attack on him.
All right, so odd or even?
Even Steven.
Okay, it's still at a -8.
God damn.
424 plus 2 accuracy for the sniper. So.
All right, so, and I am going to give you that headshot with that roll, which is a 32 minus the 8. Still leaves you more than adequate. And for 24 damage means you just split that melon, so tell us what that looks like.
So, Ring's, she's focusing in on watching where she can, but also to kind of keep training on this guy. And so when she sees them get hurt, her mind actually is going back to the scene she had with her dad's death and all of that when she went to take the shot at the guy during her whole solo deal. And she's replaying like when Paul had to get left behind and she couldn't keep him safe and stuff like that, and she's just like, nope, fuck this shit. And so she focuses in, pinpoint right on his head, and just one word, bullseye. And she hits and just watches his head just split straight open and drop. And then she just kind of sits there for a minute and she goes, all clear.
All right. So, Paul.
Yes.
As you took your shots, you hear Ring, but it's kind of like it's far off, like she's at the other end of a tunnel. You feel a little bit lightheaded. Same feeling, like you're, in a car driving really fast on a hilly road. You come up over a hill and for a moment, you're completely weightless. And then it rushes back to you. Just in time for you to watch this guy's head split open from this rifle shot. Scotty, man, you just got your second shower of the day. And it was a warm one.
And then just a happy little cheerful, all done.
Scotty is not amused.
This hasn't been the best day for him. I'd say it's pretty down there in the ranking.
This is last week he was getting a private dance at the night market, and this week he's getting hairy scary trying to hug him to death.
Yeah, this guy's been getting put through the ringer lately.
And some very sticky showers too.
Very sticky showers. All right, guys, I think that is going to bring this episode to a close. Finished off that piece, you know where you're at. So we have some options now for the team. You guys are going to need to decide. This option is potentially go back to the Bureau. There may be some trade-offs you have to make. You don't really have good answers in that area. And you have other options that are out there. So as we go through these next few episodes, we'll probably see where the Bureau decides to go, learn a little bit more about what the potential is. This is the clear, one clear option for you guys with this one, and that is to go back to the Bureau and actually be an agent in the Bureau. hopefully your takeaway from, at least I'm hoping that Paul and Scotty's takeaway from tonight is that you probably were agents, but you might not actually be agents now.
Like this, basically, the Sebastian I was giving him work may not necessarily be on the up and up. Fair enough.
Right. So, I mean, there's definitely some questions out there to ask, for sure.
Yep.
And we will pick that up next week, and see where that goes. So next week may not be any, we've had some combat in each of the streams now for the last probably 3 or 4, 2 or 3. Next week will probably be a little bit more RP heavy, but
whichever case, I mean, we're gonna have to find Paradox.
Yes,
yeah,
you are gonna have to find Paradox, and you never know, she might have actually just been there the whole time. Yeah, we'll see.
She really was hiding under the bed.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that shit.
So with that, we do have an announcement to make tonight, which I want to get to that. And we are introducing a new stream. Probably not going to start for about a month. Anybody want to take some, obviously not you 3 guys, but anybody in the audience want to take a guess at what they think that stream might be? We've given a little bit of hints. It is a free league press game. So if you would like to take a guess, just go ahead and put it in chat. Otherwise, what was for Harper and the Rat and Raiden, what was your highlight for tonight?
Ring actually could hit the broadside of a barn and took 2 kills this time.
Yeah, there's that. There's that. Yeah.
She did.
I mean, all of it. It was pretty fun. Meeting Lobo was nice. I like that. You know, we've kind of got something to do. We got a little, maybe a way to answer some questions, because I think that's definitely something that has been a struggle for the team, is getting the questions answered, for sure. Also, yeah, just the killing was fun. I mean, I'm a murder hobo. I'm a murder hobo. So,
I have a team of in the closet psychopaths for my players. Yeah.
I would say also that we have that difficult choice, because we have to make the choice of, are we going to turn Paradox over or not?
Yeah.
You know, it's that, do I save my own skin, or do we risk what could happen?
Right. Well, yeah, Garrus has got quite a few thoughts out there so far. So, Scotty, anything you want to add to that real quick here?
I'll say I'm just really glad the point blank flame dart from the eye worked.
Yeah, that would have been super disappointing had it not worked.
it really would have been, because Scotty wasn't designed to be Braun, so it's like when it comes to situations like that, gotta find another way out of it. So I think that one came together very nicely.
It did.
Or the fact that, DM was trying to kill your character left and right and couldn't succeed.
He really,
seriously,
he really was, man.
every stray shot went for Scotty.
I mean, what did you do, Matt?
Wow.
I think Greg just decided that he would take up the wizard's curse himself rather than
Wow. That works. That works. That's a pretty good explanation. I like it.
Yeah,
all right.
It's good. I liked it.
All right. Well, are you guys ready for this? We're going to do our announcement a little special way. And that's by introducing it through video. So with that said, hold on just a moment. I gotta turn this on. And I gotta turn this on. Here it goes. And I gotta turn this on. Here it goes. And all right, there you go. So that is our announcement. We will be doing an Alien RPG stream. That one is going to be coming up here probably within the month. We're going to be looking at cast options. So if we have some folks who would be interested in potentially having a backup character that they could play in that stream, let us know. We're definitely interested in looking at that. But yeah, so that'll be next up for us will be the Alien stream coming soon.
RPG from Free League.
Yes.
It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Super excited. We're going to have to get really good music for this one, just to set the mood.
Yep, something good, and, you know, I'm probably going to try and do some of the music from the actual theatrical versions of the movies, just to make sure that, just so it fits along. Kind of like I've done a lot of that with the Cyberpunk that we stream. A lot of it is music from the game. It's just got to be careful with that because a lot of the majority of the music in the game is owned by CD Projekt Red, so you have their license to be able to let people use it. But a lot of it is licensed music that you can't just use it. So CD Projekt Red can use it, but I can't. So that's okay. Buy it. No, actually, you have to have the copy. You have to have release copyright to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can't just go buy a CD or whatever. You can't just go buy it or on iTunes or whatever.
iTunes. Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's not actually, that gives you license to use it for personal use for you. You can listen to it, but you can't use it for commercial use, and this is considered commercial use. So
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good stream. That was a good fight. I liked it.
It was a lot of fun.
Got to murder our way through things.
Yeah. Well, we actually did lose we lost somebody tonight.
And that's right. You took out Sawyer. That man.
Who's gonna drink our beer now?
Seriously. He's growing on me.
Just think how does we'll find out if Ring actually has a heart now, because we started out the stream.
She might feel a little.
All right, we need a replacement. Ford, get on in here.
That's right.
Oh God, no!
Ford Lincoln Mercury.
No.
Wow.
Ford fucking Lincoln Mercury. That's right.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to raid into a friend streamer of ours, Myriad X. She is streaming Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, so we're going to raid over there, and please do show her some love. Nice lady, nice streamer, good little community she has. So with that, thank you all very much for being here this evening, and have a wonderful evening.
All right, adios,
See
guys.
you guys Wednesday for the update log.
Update log. Shoot,
Nope.
yeah, I already started the raid, so...
It's okay. Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock EST. Come check out the update log.
And don't miss 2 weeks from now, Wednesday?
Yep, September 6th, we are having our first guest appearance.
Yes.
Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
You do not want to miss it. And from there, we'll have many more to come. So thank you very much, guys. And
All right, guys.
off we go.
Adios.
Yep. See you guys next time.
Shut this